Welcome to Hawaii, and I have a question for you. How do you know you're in paradise? Really, I mean, what is the main thing you need to find in paradise? Well, they're kind of walking on the ground right behind me here. Every time you find live chicken or roosters walking around, you know you're kind of in a very nice place. Take a look at this guy here. Yeah, this place is just crawling of all kind of, creatures. Chicken. Look up there, you have like a whole crew of chickens here. It's like 20 chicken. And I think this guy here, that's the boss. Anyway, so Waimea Beach. This is like one of the best surf spots in Hawaii. This is actually North Shore in Oahu, and I came here early in the morning here because you see the parking lot here. It's kind of small, and at least when it's surf season, and surf season is kind of right now actually. But when you have big waves, you can't find parking here. It's kind of impossible. Today is just a beautiful day, and that means there are no waves. Well, you can still surf, but it's not like these 30 feet waves they usually surf on here. This place is just full of exotic birds. And look at this. The boss with all the chicks. I think they are begging for food. Some tourists they actually serve them sandwiches or crackers. Look at that. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's see, where's the sun here? Let me go up here so we don't have the sun in the face. Anyway, so what do we have here? Well, we have a fantastic beach. It's not very large though, but it's fantastic. The little community where you have the store and all that stuff is behind that. You see that church tower up there? They have a little, surf community, stuff like that, some artsy stuff. But I'm just down here on the beach, and what you see right here is probably the coolest lifeguard place in the world. Actually, look at this. Yeah, you can barely see the tower, but the lifeguard tower is right there, and They have some really tough guys working here, because the waves can be very, very big out there. And in the summertime, when you come here and you go down in the water, you can't really believe there is any surfing at all going on here, because it's just a pristine, calm, nice water. But now in the wintertime, in a good day, then you can see some crazy waves here. And the best place to surf is actually out there. You see where the land ends in the water. Just outside there is usually where the tough guys go out. And that is not happening today though. You can go inside and hop in and do some easy swimming, I think. But I see some signs there. I'm not sure what that means though. Anyway. I mean, these guys have a great job. They are sitting up there just hanging out in the sun, tanning. looking at girls. You know, that's what they do here. Come on, at least in the summertime. And once in a while they go and drag up some tourists that kind of drifted out in the ocean, of course. And that's basically a well-paid job. I can't believe that. We need that job, right? Take a look at the beach. I will show you the layout of this area here. Alright, so if I just go down here. So let's start over here. This is the what we are looking at is the western part of the beach. And you see that big black cliff there. That's actually a very, very popular place where the kids are playing in the summertime. They actually climb up there and they hop into the water and do all kind of acrobatics and have a lot of fun right there. And then you actually have the beach itself, and it's usually packed with people. Today it's not too many people, which is kind of strange. I mean, think on it. The weather here is going to be in the mid-80s. It's a calm day. And the water is warm. You can go in. You don't need any wetsuit. It's 76 probably in the water, and it's just a beautiful day. And they have the guys up there. You see they have a quad. They have some surfboards, and pretty much they are hanging out there. You see the yellow T-shirt, which is the lifeguard color, and red pants here in Hawaii. And if you would go back and go in here, you can actually, I'm not sure how many miles, but you can actually walk up to the Waimea Falls, and they have some kind of little restaurant inside this canyon there. But I like to go closer to the water here. And the first lifeguard here in Waimea was a guy named Eddie Aikau, and he was the one who actually got the first job. He saved a lot of people, and unfortunately he passed away not too many years ago, but they had an accident out in the ocean with some boat. I think the boat was this Hokolea. It's some kind of Hawaiian research boat, and he was the only guy who kind of died. Sad enough. And I think that's why they call the big waves the eddies after him, when they have these monster waves. And you see, I mean, the waves here, I mean, you see people are in the water here. And the waves are calm, but they are still very, very powerful here. So you could actually just drift out there, disappear in the ocean, and become some shark meat, probably. So this is just a fantastic little beach. Yeah, and if you are this surfer dude and you happen to be here in Hawaii, a winter day like December or January, when the waves are coming in from up there, then this is the place. I mean, go out and be brave, because you need to be brave. I mean, I'm like chicken. I'm scared of these waves, right? Can you imagine when the waves are like the cliffs you see over there? They're just higher than the cliffs, and they're coming in. That's kind of scary, right? So that's the reason I'm kind of happy. They actually have some professional lifeguards here that can actually fish you up from the water when you're drifting out, right? Yeah, this is morning, and I think because of the nice weather today, more people will come up here. But keep in mind, it's before 10 o'clock, and usually it starts filling up around this time, yeah. And I think many people are tired today. They probably ran the Honolulu Marathon yesterday, so they might be tired today. So they're coming up later than usual. I will just walk down to the cliffs here so you can get a close look at the cliffs. It's black. It's almost totally black cliffs. Kind of cool. I just had to stop and take a look at the sign. It's true, actually. Even though it's calm, it's still dangerous. If you don't know how to swim like a fish, then well, even if you are a fish, it's probably dangerous. Just keep that in mind. So if you have a boogie board or something like that, it would definitely help. Yeah, and people come out and you see they are lying down up here relaxing. Hey, and here is actually another, thing about this place. You could actually have monster waves even if the weather is nice, because the waves could be from, a storm outside Japan or whatever, way out in the ocean, and they are just rolling in certain days. But I don't think that's happening today, which is too bad. That would be fun to see. It's actually quite amazing to sit there when the waves are just basically ripping apart the beach here. It's kind of cool. And you see more people are coming right now. They have boogie boards and chairs. Oh, hey, we had some waves. Oh, holy cow. That was action right there. You see the water is coming up all the way here. There's another one. Well, almost. That's why they actually put up the signs. All right. Now we are talking. It also has to do with the tide. Oh, well. Look at this action. Yeah, cool. All right, so today, or maybe they banned it. I don't know. It's, the society, the world we live in, everything is a ban. You can't do anything because one guy broke his leg. Now there's a warning. Can't jump from the rocks. I'm not sure if it's just today. Oops, look at this. Hello. But again, usually people are up there and they are hopping in. But maybe not today, because today would be kind of crazy. Because you can't see how deep the water is actually. So everything fun is banned. That's just the way it goes. But look at the sand. It's kind of sweet, right? Really nice. Now we are looking up towards the little community, the surfer community up there. I think if you are driving around and you don't know where to go, this is the place to go. Definitely. Come and enjoy. I mean, if you can find parking, that's probably the biggest problem here. It's a helicopter up in the sky. They have these helicopter tours, bringing the tourists around the island. My God! No, look, the waves actually came all the way up there. That's a big one. Cool. All right. That is sweet. Super sweet. I mean, before you know it, I will be out in the ocean. Look at that, baby. Wow. But you can't really surf on those, I think. It's actually out there, just outside the tip. That's the place. but not a day like this. Now you just have this the surf right here, which is kind of innocent in a way, right? All right, that's the main part of Waimea Beach. It's a beautiful place, and it's getting warm. I mean, I'm sweating here, man. It's probably a smart idea to be in the water. So I'm the goofy one going here with a shirt on the beach like this. I need to show off my muscles, right? That I don't have. So I don't know, I'll probably keep the shirt on. So this is like being on the moon here. You see the lifeguard has been using his quad. They don't even walk these days. They use quads because it looks cool, right? And it's kind of fun. Look at these prints here. They're driving like 100 yards down here to make sure everybody okay, right? So not only do they have a fantastic job, they also have cool toys to play with. I think I should send them an application and say, hey, you know what? I can swim 25 yards and I like toys. Will you hire me, please? And see what the response would be. He probably laughed himself to death, right? An old guy trying to be cool. Anyway, guys, look at the view. Can't be better. Hawaii, a beautiful winter day of the year. If you live in Europe, if you live in Asia, if you live in Africa, you live where it's cold, guys, this is the place. Forget about where you stay right now. You need to come here and enjoy. 85 degrees in the middle of the winter. Almost Christmas, by the way. Well, the guy is out on his quad. Look at this. Well, what is happening is he's probably saying that, well, if you have small kids, don't go in that area because the waves are brutal. Maybe it's more quiet in there, you know, which makes sense, right? Because I think the quietest corner would be right there. So how many guys do we see here? We see one guy on the quad. I see at least two guys up in the tower. So maybe there's one inside, I'm not sure, but at least three guys are out there. Yeah, this is better than sitting behind a desk, right? Okay, so we have the sun right in the face here. But take a look at okay, I'm going to try to be in the shade. Okay, take a look. That's like a lifeguard office. They're sitting there drinking, I don't know what they're drinking, but probably some sparkling water. Eating a sandwich, waiting for somebody to get stuck in the rip curl here. Now it's on the move. Going to save someone or give them a nice advice. Please, guys, don't go too close to the cliffs. And you know what I'm smelling right now? Weed. Somebody's smoking weed. Yeah, I can feel that. Probably not the smartest thing to do if you're going to swim, right? Because you might just drift out in the eternity. But after all, it's Hawaii, so nobody cares. And they have a little garden here. You need to be a little, you know, garden guy to work here. Look at this. How sweet, right? So cute. They have some ropes, some plants, little walkway. Can you imagine if you live like that? That would be cool. I do that anytime. If they sell that place, I'll buy it. By the way, they also have facilities. They have restaurants here. They have showers. Because, you know, when you have been out there in the water, you're kind of salty, right? And you want to rinse that off. So you have showers on this side, on the other side. You bring your snack. You can sit down and eat. So it's really a perfect family place. The only time it's not a family place is when they have these 30 feet waves out there. Well, I mean, you can bring kids, but it's actually dangerous to be out in the water at that time. Here's a picture. That's actually how big the waves can be. They can be really crazy big. And if I was like a young dude, I would love to be out there. But again, my surfing skills are negative 100. Can't do it. Alright, so the parking lot is slowly filling up today. We're cutting the grass here to keep it neat and nice. The actual Waimea Beach. One of the coolest places you can find.